State and local, too.
Where does it stop?
We have had periods of extremely high prosperity with much, much higher taxes than we have now. So the taxes will not by themselves generate an end to prosperity or keep the recession going. I mean, we had much, much higher tax rates in the World War II years, in the 50s, in large parts of the 60s and 70s. So that's not by itself the problem. The problem is Dagan, the love of my life, nailed precisely, is the uncertainty. There's so much uncertainty about health care, about taxes, about cap and trade, about energy policy. And no businessman in his right mind would go out and hire in an atmosphere of this uncertainty. It's like Mr. Obama is determined to discourage hiring, to discourage confidence. We need stability and predictability, and he is determined to smash this like Lenin creating the revolution.
You know,
I mean,
Dave,
it's a very unfortunate situation.
Right, but Dave, you know what? Yeah, there have been higher taxes, but one of the cardinal rules of economics is you don't raise taxes in a recession. They're talking about 5 or 6 new taxes.
Is it going?
But a lot of the issue, though, is what is the government going to do with the tax dollars? And it's how it's the mindset.
That's a great point.
It's the mindset that the government knows better. I can spend your money better than you can.
Not only that, though, but Gary K., also the issue is that maybe they're using all of this fear as a smokescreen to take this money and redistribute it elsewhere. Maybe it's not going to the problems per se, but to a special agenda.
Oh, they're very good at that. Look, just look at the health care bill. It doesn't go into play for 3 or 4 years, yet they told us if we don't pass this right now, oh, my God, the world's going to end. Look, Dagan made a great point here. This government is taking over. When you suck out capital from private industry and put into Washington, private industry suffers. There's going to be less and less jobs available. We're seeing that every day right now. People can't get jobs, but let's tax the job creators even more so they don't hire. We're going so backwards here right now. I don't know where it's going to end. And you know what? We keep talking about 10% unemployment. I'm worried about 15 to 20, and I am not kidding when we're talking to these taxes.
Go ahead, Dave.
I got to jump in here. You're placing this all on the doorstep of this administration. These problems have been decades in the making through both Republican and Democratic administrations. And the notion that taxes going up are going to double the job market, the job losses are going to happen because this is not a normal cyclical recession.
This healthcare overhaul, which is ripping up entire industries in the healthcare field, just to name one, that is a Democrat White House-led overhaul, Dave. I don't know what you're talking about, and that is one of the biggest hurdles businesses are facing.
Do you really think that we can go with a healthcare system like this and not repair it?
Yeah.
Status quo, you really believe that?
Yeah, we will be better off if we let it alone.
Absolutely wrong.
We kind of switched there a little bit, guys, off the topic, but I will say after those Bush tax cuts went into effect, our economy came out of a recession pretty nice for a long time. By the way, Washington, watch out because Cavuto's coming. That's right. Neil live in D.C. this Thursday at the